Phil has the pignosis. He mind and brainwashes his viewers into contributing. Make a contribution tonight. Here we go. You ready? Woo! Woo! Okay, I'm indoctrinated. Sounds good. And it's the power of cultish groupthink mentality. I'm a cult leader. I think the pignosis works.
I do have many animals, right? So for a $20 contribution, you can name some of the animals. You could name a sheep, you could name a pig, you could name a chicken, you could name the horse. Where's the horse? There he is. But you need an anvil, says Matthew. Now, how do we make an anvil? Does anyone remember how to do it? Does anyone remember how to do it? If someone can remember how to do this, we will do it tonight. Because I don't remember. If someone can remember how to do it with the anvil, maybe we'll figure it out, okay? Anyway, let me cook this fish.
Greed is a very powerful thing, my friends. You gotta be very careful, because then they're dancing the line between meaningful content that you can trust and someone who's always just out to make a buck, and then why are you supporting them? You know, I hate to say it, it's just sad when you see someone go down that path. And a lot of people have done that over the years. Now, I already said this to the stream earlier, but more people are joining now. So last week we had a great stream of Minecraft. I absolutely loved the stream that we did last week, okay? But last week we only raised like $50 during the Minecraft stream, and that was very disappointing. This week I want to play more. I want to do a bonus stream and do 2 streams of Minecraft, but we have to hit the goal tonight for me to do that. If not, then I'm going to play something else, all right? So please support the stream tonight. Let's get the Minecraft goal hit so we can enjoy and firmly play Minecraft later on this week. I'd like to do a couple streams. One of the lowest support days I've had in ages. Thank you, Guitar Player. A generous tip. Let's get that up on the leaderboard. I've never run into this thing before. What is it, a money creature? Yeah, look. It's a money creature. It just throws money around. What the hell was that?
No. Do you see what I see? Raiders. Why are there raiders right here? And why are they frozen? There are raiders frozen staring at me. Do you see them? What is going on right now? What is happening? They're leaving. They're leaving. Where are they going? I'm gonna fight them. If I die, it's not a big deal. I'm right here. Fuck this. I'm doing it. How do I kneel? Oh, you can't stop their arrows? Yes, you can. It doesn't work. It's hurting me. They hurt me. I don't even understand. I had the shield up and I still got hit. I don't even understand. Yeah, I'm a gamer.
Just got a big old super chat from Based and Chad Alpha. A big juicy one. $56 roonies. By the way, thank you, Only Iced Coffee. Oh, the guy. Oh, you're talking about the 7 million sub YouTuber? Nope. He never contacted me, so I don't know what his deal was. He came by, he said hello, he contributed one day, and he took off, and that was the end of that. Certainly won't be the last time something like that happens, I'm sure. More than likely, 5 million mentally challenged individuals contacted him to say, oh, don't you know that Phil's the devil? Don't you know that Phil is a mass murderer? Don't you know that Phil rapes and kills daily? Yeah. And we have evidence of it, too, I swear. We can't show it to you or anything. Instead, we'll show you this clip of him, you know, making his old face, and we'll tell you that he plays WWE champions. But believe us, he's a horrible person.
I haven't had sex in ages.
Like I said, I love our rotation right now. Here's the funny part about all this, right? The usual idiots, right? The morons, the naysayers are saying, oh, Phil, don't you know that your views are down on DSP Gaming? Okay. I'm playing an incredibly lengthy RPG, an incredibly lengthy puzzle game, a retro fighting game, and a bunch of chill stream stuff. Do you think that's going to bring in mainstream attention and views? I'm not even playing anything that's new right now. Of course my views are down. Doesn't matter. The streams are doing very well. People are showing up, engaging, and supporting the streams. That's where the majority of my support comes from. Why would I care that some of the videos aren't getting views? Who cares? Overall, things are good. And things will pick up. New games are coming. Night Rain, the Switch 2, with Mario Kart World. We got a, what's that game? Mind's Eye. The whole week there of Summer Game Fest, Xbox Showcase. New great stuff is about to hit. Gaming, you know, bonanza is right around the corner. Why would I be worried and freaking out? But these idiots care about my shit like they know anything. They don't know anything. They're just dunces. Complete fucking morons who have to find something negative to say about everything. Guess what? I'm doing really good. Just so everyone knows, I'm doing really good right now. Things have been going really great for months. I appreciate. I mean, look, Dimitri came by. He put us on the front page. He boosted the views. That means I made some extra dough tonight because I'm in the partner program. And Dimitri knows that. He's doing me a solid. Why would I complain about how stuff is going? It's going very, very well. Okay?
Oh my god, he's drinking sperm?
I was playing Clair Obscur, and the way that it works is when you're either on the overworld or in a dungeon and you're walking around, if you hold down right trigger, you dash, so you move faster. If you don't hold right trigger, you walk kind of slow. So to be honest, it's kind of weird because I don't know why games even have the walk. How many people played Clair Obscur and just walked normally? No one. Everyone just dashed around, right? So why even have it? Just have you move at that speed the whole time. It's kind of confusing that games still have this meaningless dash, okay? But the weird thing about it was, when I was playing Clair Obscur, my character would dash and stop, then dash and stop, then dash and stop, and they wouldn't consistently dash. We troubleshooted like crazy in Clair Obscur. We couldn't get the run to keep working. And it was insanely frustrating. Literally, the trigger worked every time we tapped it. It worked. But if we had tried to hold it, it would not stay held. All right? So here's what happened. Between streams, first off, I went into the app and I found out that the controller had a firmware update. So I loaded the firmware update and it worked fine. Okay? All right, good. I went into Doom: The Dark Ages. I booted it up and I went to the stage where the Doomslayer had just returned from the afterlife. The first thing you do is go into a giant courtyard full of a bunch of enemies. I took out the Ravager and I let rip, literally holding down the right trigger and not releasing it. And it never interrupted the fire rate. It just kept firing nonstop.
Some people are just fucking idiots. What else can I say? You gotta be an idiot.
Okay, so it's not happening in Doom. Then last night, we played Minecraft. And when we played Minecraft, as you know, there's a lot of mining. And we were in a cave. We were mining a bunch of resources. And the entire time we were doing that, I was holding down right trigger. And it never interrupted. It worked the whole time. So it stands to reason that this should work. There should be no issue. If I boot up Clair Obscur right now, we should be able to dash around and it shouldn't interrupt.
Has turbo functionality, so you can set certain buttons to be turbo buttons. When you just hold down, they'll keep firing. And you can program macros into it, which is pretty neat. I've never had like a macro controller before. I don't think I would probably use it because that's kind of cheating in a video game. If you have a series of inputs that can be mapped to one button, you're kind of cheating the skill challenge of the game, are you not? A lot of people do it though. Today, a lot of people use macros. All right, so all of that is available in this controller. I love the cheese.
Still the Kubo says the game has a weird input recognition. Your left stick has to go maximum in one direction or else your sprint completely stops. So let's test that. I'm holding maximum in a direction. You see that, right? Now let's loosen it. Yeah, you're right. I think that's what it is. I think that the game's sprint is just a little weird. And because this controller has some different input recognition, has that Hall effect and everything, that it reads a little different in the game. So essentially, it's actually not the controller either. The game is just weird. Because again, I played 5 minutes of Doom, the Dark Ages. I beat the entire courtyard, gauntlet of enemies, never had a problem. The controller worked every time, never faltered, never stopped firing. It's so weird.
That's 100% my fault. That's completely my fault. I sucked ass.
I mean, think of it this way. If it weren't for that cocky recruiter, I might have enlisted. I might have engaged in an entire lifetime of military service, in which case I never would have been in competitive Street Fighter. I never would have ever stepped foot on. I probably never would have watched the Angry Video Game Nerd or the Nostalgia Critic. I never would have thought to do a YouTube video. I never would have been engaged in any of this stuff. I would have just been a military guy for my whole life. You know, what a different life that would have been.
Oh my God, he's drinking Hulk Hogan's sperm? What an idiot. Someone in chat just says, oh, you wouldn't have been good for the military because you struggle with confrontation. Yes, because the entire time that I was a competitive Street Fighter player, and at every single moment I was in a confrontation with opponents, and I was beating them and winning tournaments, and I was performing on a stage in front of thousands of people, and I'm here every single day with a public face. Oh yeah, I'm really bad at confrontation. You fucking mouth drooler. You stupid dunce. Why do you listen to morons? Yeah, I'm really bad with it. I just can't handle the pressure. You're right. I just crack. Constantly cracking. You got it. All right, guys, I'm not going to lie. I'm paranoid, anxious, and nervous. Look, this guy is the biggest coward. Have you ever seen a coward bigger than this guy? All right, so what else do you guys want to talk about? And by the way, again, thank you. That actually was the first contribution to the stream, if you can believe it. Typically, we get more than this for the podcast. It would be great to get some support right now, guys, to get some momentum moving before we start playing Blueprints.
2 more hours of gameplay of Blueprints on the stream. Guys, this is the least supported stream I've had in ages. We are at $12, and we are, 3 hours into the stream, okay? Now, we still have 2 hours left. Please support Blueprints. I've absolutely loved this game, and I've loved keeping it in the rotation. I want to keep it in the rotation. We put so much time into it. Every time we play, we have advancement. I have a lot of fun with it. Please support Blueprints today. If you like this stream, if you like this game, please support it, all right? I would appreciate that. Anything. A super chat, a tip, a membership, a sub. Right now, we have 1 membership, 1 tip, 1 super chat, and that's it. And that's why we're at, like, what, $12? Oh, excuse me, we're at $17. So, you know, please support if you can, all right? All right, here we go.
He's making money on these streams, so maybe he just doesn't care. Maybe it's time to pull that rug out from under him, too. He's going to continue the clown show and not help himself as long as people keep giving him money to do it. I mean, he needs help, man. And if you just keep enabling him, he's going to keep making this garbage every fucking day. In the meantime, please support the stream. As you know, today is the least supported stream I've done in ages. Like, ridiculously low support. Please, for Blueprints, I've loved playing this game as long as I have. I want to keep going. Look, every time we play, we're unlocking new mysteries and stuff. All right? Please, let's get some support. And let's get it happening. All right? Please, all right? When I come back, let's get a nice sub bomb or something in place. All right? All right, guys, thank you. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Disgusting beggar. Shout out to your future stepdad. They're here and they just gifted 10 subs over on Kick. Shout out to Only Iced Coffee.
I'm gonna have to give up. There's no way, guys. I could solve this. It would take me an hour. I don't have hours to stream. No one wants to stare here watching me do this. I hate to say it. You know, this is great for someone playing it for themselves. They want to do this. It's not for a streamer, you know? It's not. No one cares about this as is. And now I'm trying to do this like, dude, I'll never figure this out. Oh my God. All right, let's see if this makes sense. So first, you move the black. Okay? Great. Now you got to get the white to the top. Then you click the white. Whoa, wait, what? When you click a white next to a gray, it turns the gray into a white. How would I have known that? I would have never known that. All right. So now, now we have all kinds of stuff going on. That's going to rotate the white down to the corner. Yup. And then... Are you kidding me? Clicking a orange between 2 white makes it a white. Again, you would never know that. You'd have to do endless trial and error.
Really?
Endless trial and error to figure this out. Wow. So now you're cloning whites, which makes it feasible. It wasn't feasible until you could clone the whites. insane. Look how long this is. Absolutely ridiculous. All this for an allowance.
I can be good at games if I want to. If I actually want to take a minute to try to be serious with it, I can do it. Luigi Mansion in the house is a 200 Nox super chat. That's the equivalent of around 20 bucks. By the way, thank you, Only Iced Coffee.
And I do want to say thank you to those who were here and did support in some way. It's a shame because as we brought this game back to the daytime slot, we've been hitting the support goals every time. Today we didn't. It's disappointing. I realize the game, we've been playing it for a long time, okay? Every time I play it, we get people coming on the stream and whining. Oh, I don't like this game's boring. I don't know why people come to the stream if they're just gonna whine. I really don't. Personally, I'm still really enjoying. You saw how much we unlocked today. How much I really enjoyed the game, right? I'm having a grand time playing it. I want to keep going, but I am hoping that this is a one-off. All right? Really, I hope that this isn't to become a regular thing, because if it does, that's a big problem, okay? So let's see what happens. But thank you to those who were here for Blueprints. I hope that you enjoyed the stream. I hope you're still watching on demand. You're enjoying. I'll see you next time. We are going to play it again later in the week. See you then.
I'm not poor.
All right, guys. Well, the other reason that this does put us at a, how can I say, it's not a bad position, but if you had looked at the amount of streams that we have going this week, okay, if we had hit a goal every stream now through Friday we would have been doing DSP tries of this new How to Train Your Dragon meal at Burger King, which would put us in prime position to hit 100 goals next week for the big marathon. That's why I was hoping that we were going to be hitting goals. And the fact that we didn't hit this one sucks. And now we're playing this again on Wednesday. And we're going to have the same situation. I hope not, but it's not the end of anything. I mean, we did well. $100 is a good amount.
I need to make some good money. I'm not really getting anywhere with this. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Still has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.